my brother. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Yeah, the capital guy.
Why do you start laughing first?
No, the capital guy. You know the way you pronounced it, that my brother. You didn't put in the capital.
You wanted me to call you who?
No, capital.
Are you not my brother?
No, actually, no. Let's first leave the other brother bit of it. The capital.
You wanted me to call you who?
You're supposed to call me in full. You don't call me in small letters. Call me in capital letters.
So my brother is in small letters?
No. Talking about Sarge MC, the only guy who does it in capital.
No.
If you cannot say the only guy who speaks in capital, then you can tell everyone there. That
I cannot say, I cannot, because I don't know how you do what in capital letters. What do you do in capital letters in particular? You wanted me to say it in that capital letters. Explain yourself very well. You have even failed to say it.
No, you see, Sarge just being one of the guy who does things in capital. Let me say the only guy, the only one.
How do you know?
But I am the only one, and I'm telling you, this is from the real source, from the source, the only one. But of course, I'm not forgetting that. And you see, one thing came into my mind when I heard that song. So watched the video of Joshua Baraka and Bien. So one thing came into my mind. You see, it's good sometimes to connect. I believe in one way or the other, somebody may think that this guy is just doing this thing for fun or what, joking around. But the guy is trying to create connection. You understand? He's trying to create connection. Now doing it to Bian sings in Kiswahili. You understand? And then for him, he does it, the English version and mixing it with the Katogo of Luganda. You see?
But Joshua Baraka is partially from Kenya.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. But of course, everybody believe that is a typical Ugandan. That's what everybody believes. But I love the fact that, you see, he's moving. Before you know it, he will be doing a collaboration with any Congolese. You understand? Just to get the market in Congo side, which is a good thing. But for us here, when somebody is doing such kind of thing, but by the guy is investing. He's investing so much because coming all the way from where he stays to come and do a collab or inviting that person all to come over, it's a lot of money. You understand?
That's right.
That means he's putting a lot of money in his music. And I'll always say, he's one guy who knows why he came into the industry. He's very young in the industry, but so influential. He has started making peaks, airwaves. Airwaves, when you talk about musicians in East Africa or Africa at large, when you don't talk about Joshua Baraka, then you lie. The guy just came off recent. You understand? We have seen so many upcoming artists, musicians who have stayed in the industry for 20 years, and they are still upcoming.
For example,
they are there.
Okay.
They are there. They have been for 20 good years, 20 years in the industry. Yeah, but they are still upcoming. Why? It's because they didn't take it so serious. That's why they will forever remain upcoming artists till they part ways with music. Upcoming artists, upcoming artists. You're 10 years in the industry, you're still upcoming. 20 years in the industry, you're still upcoming. But of course, away from that, we have so many guys who are coming up very seriously. The likes of Guchain, and I remember yesterday we said, because the time was not on really, the time itself couldn't allow us to talk about this guy deeply. That is the guy himself, Guchain. Guchain is my one-time buddy. This is the guy, AK City. They are the founder of AK City. Just somewhere next to Enyao Bridge as you're crossing Pajulu. That's where the guy used to stay. But I love the fact that in between is one guy who loves school. He loves school so much. And as much as he used to stay with those friends, when they talk about AK City, when they talk about San Siro, when they talk about those guys in the other place when you're going to Ondoparaka, slightly forgetting about the name. So when they mention such kind of names and they're attached to somebody, there's a way people perceive it. You understand? People perceive it in a very negative way. That's just the same as when I mentioned the name of AK City, where the guy, generally where he gained the confidence. because they used to sit there, you know. Him, actually, me, by then I was, you know, trying part-timing, managing a place called Comrades. So we used to chill around. This is the guy. He's so passionate with music, you know, so passionate with music. I don't know whether the producer has he's one of the jam, you know. There's a song he did, you know, it's just a wrap up, you know.
It was an instrumental. Yeah.
That he jumped on.
Yeah, it was an instrumental of Vibes Cartel. Dax Cartel. Yeah, Dax Cartel. So it was not Dax, it was Vibes Cartel. Yeah.
So he jumped on that instrumental.
He jumped on that jam, and everyone actually who didn't hear that instrumental thought that it was his music. It was his song. Because I believe Guchain is the fastest rising rapper
We have in Northern
currently.
Uganda.
We have in Northern Uganda. There's no doubt about that.
True.
Yeah. So
But I would wish that the producer plays for us, you know, one of the, you know, you know, the instrumental that he did, some kind of rap. That is it.
Got me on the beat, so it's a
Yo,
bang.
Queasy, most of them want to know the kind of life we lead. Boy, already always ready for the competition. That about me, but me never care about them creatures. Try to get me, but me different, cause me are the skip. Come again, them play with song, them put it on repeat. Arua City, where we come from, and we city big. With the West Nile vibe, we never stopping at it. Better bring it on. Boy, already hungry for the fit. Make you the money, let her do it. Me food a funny. Eba me don't let me bambuni. They assume your money. Arua Mongoni, Teddy Tudi. I'ma tell you, BD. We blazing fire upon the rhythm. That's why them feel it.
All right, iba mi ba mpuni te
Yeah, mi ba were ni.
mi ba were mi vino umuni. So a beautiful jam writing coming in from the guy himself, Agushin, that we have been talking about since yesterday. But of course, he's one of the fast rising star rapper. You know.
now, you see this instrumental this guy did. There are a lot of guys who jumped on this instrumental.
But they couldn't make it.
They couldn't make it the way he was making. And there's something very funny. Why do rappers always remove shots why do rappers remove shots
When they
in the studio?
No, the thing is, you see.
Is it hot there?
No,
Is it too
no,
hot?
the force. You see, when you're trying to rap, you know, rap is like a tibia zibanadi alasi ilinchinkopere. So you need to have water next to you. Ile materati.
By the way, aside from Guchain, who is one of the best rappers in West Nile?
In
Northern Uganda?
In Northern Uganda, we have guys like small rapper, Jege Toy Kinoti. That guy does not know how to. By the way, I don't know. I've never seen this guy. You know, I've never come across seeing this guy speaking English. You understand? Small rapper. He's one of the biggest rapper. That guy, for him, when you just drop the beat. You understand? For me, I think that we need to drop these people's the challenge. You understand? I wish the producer, Mr. CEO, the thing, I wish you capture, you record for us that small bit so that we can be giving them, throwing it into their inbox. You know, understand? Different inboxes so that we can give them they can give us the challenge. We want them to show us what they can do once they have been given, once they've been given a freestyle thing to do.
Instrumental.
Yeah, I'm talking about a small rapper, Monopoly, the bad character, because he's also a rapper. Monopoly, the bad character.
Monopoly is not a rapper. Monopoly is a freestyle artist. He's a freestyler.
So now that is a
rapper.
freestyle kind of thing. We want them to do the freestyle kind of challenge. Guchain did his. You understand? Then after them doing theirs, that's when we shall come back and do the comparison. Maybe towards the end of the month. We're looking at, let's say, a freestyler, Monopoly, the bad character, Eddie Topsy. Yeah? Eddie Topsy, small rapper, Rolling Snake, and then the rap prince, that is Astro Lifa. You understand? So now we want these people, kindly, Mr. CEO, kindly do me a favor. You really need to record that small video clip so that we can drop it into their inbox. We really need that challenge to the rappers. We want to understand who will be the next person. You understand? Who will be the next person? Because we have been seeing rappers. They do freestyle. The freestylers like like I mentioned, the Editopsy. Then there's a guy called my brother, that is Aban Sultan. Aban Sultan. Then there's also another guy also who are kinda tried doing something like Editopsy. What could be that guy's name?
Which guy?
There's a guy who is also doing a song. I've forgotten about that guy's name.
He's also a rapper.
He's also a rapper. Also here in Arua. Really? Maybe you give me time to to remember this guy's name. So we are giving you a freestyle challenge. Then we shall come and draw the comparison. Mike Goddess, I believe that you're gonna be. Should you be the judge? Because I don't know whether you being a gender balance, the gender has to be balanced. Because if
I believe that there are female rappers in West Nile, but I don't see them currently.
Do we have? We don't have anything.
There's GS Swagger.
GS Swagger is a bygone.
Why?
Then also there's another born by mistake. That is LP Shadi. I think LP Shadi should also be one of these. Among us this LP Shadi should also be among us these people that we are going to give the freestyle challenge that we're going to be doing the comparison at a later time. But for now, let's first go for the music break. And when we bounce back, we have a couple of stories to talk about. And of course, the lady is going to give you the hint before we go for the music break.
Before we go for a music break, I'll ask you a question. You will come and answer it. Why do men cheat on beautiful women that every other man wants out there?
This is the first question.
This is the first question. The second question is,
Lover boy doing it. Tumi kuma ete wera chel ma kainen mut ka wonin kan windi were ni gamen wango yani akada nganta ngat boku tumi kumi. Mai neno ngateja ko kama bori neno ngateja nena kani pedu yo nangi neno ngateja ko kama bori kado windi were te yang anta ngatene daru pini tumi kumanda e gamwa kado ngi tumi tumai kuma kumen ke beri. Video vixen ete nyara wer ma kono julongi nyara wer kono jara wer do nyantek. Angeongo by the way, nying dong ne mamwa endie sa mogu gibe driving us crazy. Ana awanya Mike Goddess. Nyara wer kujara let me say nyako mo weru wer. Oma ko julu wande. Kai dugalu.
Nyara wer.
So Nyara wer video vixen, and of course that little beautiful jam right there, Itumi Kuma. One of the most energetic and touching love song, when you're heartbroken. When you listen to that song, yeah, Remu Chwinya.
It pains my heart.
It pains my heart. You mean in German the keyword kakite onjoni. Ililuma si de is
Remu Chwinya.
Kale mi beka wejino zotie iravofo.
That is what men like doing most.
So women, by the women can lie. Women can lie. You see, women. But of course, Sweet Lala was the video vixen. You asked me a question. You asked me a question before we went for a music break. And, as I am right now here, I'm ready to answer that question. But the only request that is, I'm just requesting you to repeat that question again so that it can digest.
I asked the question.
Give me that question.
Why do men cheat on the beautiful women that every man out there will want to have?
That is the first one.
Answer that one first.
I will answer that one there. You as a woman, men out there who are watching us, what do you consider in a woman as beauty? What is that beauty in a woman? Yeah? Because for me, you cannot tell me that you just jump from anywhere and you say a woman is beautiful. The beauty comes with the combination. Let me tell you. Men out there, if you really don't know, today let me lecture you. Yeah? Let me become the lab doctor. Now. Let me say just now, for now only. Because next time when you're coming for consultation, you have to pay the money. You understand? So now, I want to ask you men there first, before I answer this question, what do you consider in a woman? What is that beauty in a woman that you call beauty? For me, I am telling you men out there, for me, a beauty in a woman.
I'm listening.
A beauty is in a woman is not the physical appearance of a woman. Not just my goddess look like this and you think my goddess is beautiful. Yes, you are. In the other way around, you're beautiful. But let me tell you something. The beauty of a woman comes from the woman's heart. First, what am I talking about? Why am I talking about the heart? The behavior of a woman You can be beautiful. You can have everything. You know, the boys' quarter. You can have the eyelashes that you go these Chinese things.
Before you continue with the lectures, I want to ask you, if you say yes or no, if it is right, the conversation ends there. If it is wrong, you continue with the conversation. Let me ask you this one simple question. Do you start seeing the heart of a woman from the physical appearance, or you just jump to see the heart direct?
No, definitely. Men go for women.
No.
Listen, you first.
How do you start seeing? How do you start seeing someone is beautiful? Do you first start seeing the inside part or the outside part, the appearance?
Let me tell you
let's
something.
be honest.
I am trying to be honest here. You see, when you're building a bridge, you cannot just go and
you're not answering me the way I want. It's just a simple question. It's a simple question.
No, the thing is,
no, you accept defeat.
Let
me ask you one more time. When you first start, what is your first approach when you look at a woman? You start looking at her physical appearance. There
are things.
The physical appearance is first. Then the heart, if you don't speak to a woman, you will not know what her heart is.
That's exactly what I was trying to drive.
But now, let me ask you, is it miterma physical appearance noko?
Yes.
End of discussion.
No, listen. I am telling you this. My goddess, listen.
End of discussion.
When you're going to a woman,
end
of discussion, yes, but listen, hear this for 30 seconds. When you're going to a woman, there are things that
you first start look from her physical appearance.
There are things that attracts you from the woman at the beginning. But now, why do you think that men go for a relationship for only 1 week and they move off?
That is because no, let me ask. I'm answering. So? That is because when you first see the physical appearance of someone, you have not spoken to someone. You understand? What directs you to that woman is the physical appearance, not the heart, because you have not spoken to her.
No,
is it a lie? Am I lying?
You have not answered my question. Why
I've answered you.
Why do you think that men, you people, you came up with this slogan?
First of all,
hit and run.
First of
men are hit and run.
Yes.
Why do you think that a man goes there and then walaka?
Because they don't first understand the woman at the first point. You're driven to a woman because of her physical appearance. Yes.
So now,
but now the heart comes second. The heart comes even third or last.
To a woman.
By the way, do you know people? Why do you say? Why is it not for a day?
Now, why are you taking it?
Why is it? No, I'm asking
why
you.
Are you taking it?
Why is it not for a day? Why do you have to go for a week? Because people pretend. The first days people pretend. You first have to look at a woman from her physical appearance, then you start driving slowly. At the end of the day, you find the woman's character is not good.
There's a difference. There's a difference between relationship and friendship. Yeah? There's a difference between relationship and friendship.
Let me order now take a kia. Anyanga nigga nya take a nya fear. I better watch you no fear. Let me
Kampala City, EA, Bamutia Zigas, Malunga Jikiwa,
Black Beast Vakwari.
Put your hands up,
Uki Hassan up it right.
we gonna do
Master Barbara's in the West Nile.
boy, it is me, boy. You were wanting me.
I like your hips and I figure I'm not it high in
Chol para mi lenwe. Eromo kudata. Adien dengo.
Yeah, we're coming once again from that. Each and every single time we make sure that we give you, trouble in your living room. But of course, we had a lot of discussion here, and all this.
No, I cannot give you win, but just end of discussion. Let's just drop it there. Now, it's not away from that. It's the similarity to where we are driving to. You get? Megan Thee Stallion. She's a female rapper. She's based in the States, in the US, but I think she's a Jamaican or something, a mixed blood of Jamaican and yeah. So Megan Thee Stallion has a boyfriend who is an NBA player, national basketball player. Clay Thompson, yeah.
One of the most let me say, in terms of payment, these people, they have a lot of money.
These guys, they are loaded. They have huge.
They have a lot of money.
So Megan Thee Stallion has been dating Clay Thompson, the NBA basketball player. But now these people have been out there like very good. People don't know what is behind curtains, by the way. So this guy decided to cheat on Megan Thee Stallion.
And she's beautiful.
She's her body, her physical appearance, everything.
Even inside.
Inside out.
She's beautiful.
If you look at Megan Thee Stallion, even a man will definitely say, that is what I said. Much as she did plastic
BBL.
surgery and stuff, but investing in yourself, this in the 21st century, it is what men want.
You invest
understand?
in yourself.
Yeah, you invest
You
in
go
yourself.
for the BBL,
you go for
the plastic
look,
surgeries.
So that the man decided to, that is how, like, look at that girl, like, who in his real senses will cheat on Megan Thee Stallion.
Me, I will tell you. You see why men cheat sometimes. Even the CEO knows why men cheat. See, let me tell you something. There are things that men consider in women. As much as a man can need to stay with you for even 2 years, 3 years, when studying.
Pretending.
Not pretending.
That is pretense.
Not pretense.
It is pretense.
You understand?
Because
Yes, but
you
men-
cannot waste your time with someone you don't want for 3 good years.
Let
if
me
you don't
tell
want
you something.
someone.
I am telling you, my goddess. This is why men, sometimes you ladies, you get us wrong. You understand? That's why I said it. That's why in the first conversation, I was like, a man go for something in order to get to understand certain things. You can be beautiful, Melan. You can be beautiful, whatever you. If I hear they say angels are more beautiful than anyone. You understand? Angel, you can even be beautiful more than the angel that we have never seen. They only bring for us the AI of the angels, and they deceive us that this is angels.
No,
so
you see?
there are things you can be beautiful, but in the other way around, you are not satisfying the man. You get it? Men look for satisfaction. I don't want to say some rude words here. You understand? Men need to be satisfied. You understand? Men, you have to. If you can be beautiful, but you don't know how to do the other thing around. Definitely.
Which thing?
The real things. You see, in a relationship, there are so many things in a relationship.
I need the bell. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. You ring the bell. In a relationship, when you will marry a woman, as much as we understand that of late women believe so much into the nannies. You understand? Like, the house girls. You marry a beautiful woman, a woman will say, we look at the skin like, my goddess skin is glittering. She does not need to go to the kitchen. And yet, there are some men. Though my producers do always say that there are some people who are practicing traditional kind of thing, which is okay also. It's good to be traditional sometimes when you want to get the real thing, because it will not be forever.
No.
A woman will look beautiful. A woman does not know how to wash clothes, and then you give your things. You don't know even to dress a bed.
Listen.
You don't know to do that the real thing that you're called here for.
As a man, for you before you start getting so close with a woman, you need to understand her.
That's why some of them.
There are some men. They just date women because they want them to wash their clothes.
No.
Me, you love me because
Now
you want me to come and wash your clothes.
Because you're a woman, you're taking
You
it
love
personal.
me as a man. You love me because you want me to wash your clothes. You want me to come and clean your house. You just want me for the weekend. I mean, men are very wicked.
You have been cast.
As a man you don't know is the angel you know is the devil you don't know in men's form.
You see, after God, fear
Men.
women.
So this girl has her own money. First of all, I really don't think. Okay, first hygiene starts with yourself. You start hygiene with yourself as a woman. It is understandable. Definitely, you can't. You have money, yes, but there are certain things when you pay some other people to do for you, they cannot do the way you want it. For example, people have spas. You go for a spa date to wash your body, to clean your body. You can even waxing. They wax yourself. Here, the other side, they wax it. So that is personal hygiene for yourself. But now, washing yourself.
So you also need
You cannot pay someone to do that for you. You can't. However clean you think people will wash for you, but there is something called colon cleansing. They remove the waste in your stomach and they clean you there. You understand? It is done by the medical. It is prescribed in the hospitals. So you're saying that money can do anything?
Let me tell you, money cannot do anything.
Money can do everything. Whoever says that money cannot bring happiness, then you're lying.
No, money can bring happiness, but money cannot do every single thing.
Everything like what?
Every single thing.
Everything like what?
Not everything that money can do. Even you women.
Tell me one thing money cannot do. Okay, tell me 5 things money cannot do.
No, I will tell you one. Life.
No, one. Not one. Tell me 5.
Money cannot buy life.
It is obvious. Exclude that one. That is obvious.
Money cannot buy life. That's the only thing that I can give. But I'm telling you, there are things that you see are much beautiful. And there's a problem that we have got into this 21st, whatever they call it.
21st century.
Auntie, we have got, it has brought in a lot of problems. Because you find a woman, when a woman is driving, let me say a Range Rover Sport, and you're driving a Subaru, she will think she owns the world. And she will think that because she's doing that, you cannot shit on her. By the way, men will shit on you if you're not satisfying your man. A man will shit on you. The satisfaction that I'm talking about here is not only that one there, the one you think. The one that your mind is telling you.
No, let me tell you something. Let me beat my chest.
You're gonna beat your chest.
Let me beat.
There are some men who want their women to go to the kitchen and make food for them. You understand? Despite the fact that there are some housemates around, but not that a housemate cannot go and dress my bed as a man. In Africa, it's not done. You understand? An housemate to go and dress up the bed, a housemate goes and wash your husband boxers. Now here you expect a man not to shit on you. This is the reason that's why we Muslims, we have been given a mandate to marry more than 4 if you can manage.
No, I don't second with that. I don't second with that. You see, there's one thing funny with men. However much you satisfy a man, a man can even decide to cheat on you with the cockroach when you're not around.
No, the thing is
men will cheat on you with crocodile, with cockroaches, with bed bugs, with house flies. That is the nature of men.
No, that is according to you. I am telling you.
That is according to me, but it's the truth.
You're taking this so personal.
No, it's not personal, but that's because that is the nature of men. You understand?
Because you're a woman.
That is the nature of men.
Now, women, you see, now let me not narrate right now. A woman, you call this one here your woman, like my brother, a basketball player.
Yes.
You call your woman. Then a woman is having a fingernail which is even longer than the nails. The real fingers.
Let me tell you something. You're blaming women simply
and wash the clothes?
Simply because of fingernails.
Not fingernails alone. I'm giving you an example. How will you go and wash a man's clothes? Your husband boxer. How will you go and wash
it? It is one thing you don't understand. You see those long nails women have? On your face, it is just that you have met these girls who are not experienced with long nails. First of all, you see those long nails, someone can actually wash. They are artificial nails, they are acrylic nails. These very strong. They are gel extensions. They are very strong. You can equally do anything with them.
I know. Obviously, you will defend.
I'm defending because I have it and I'm telling you the truth. Someone who says that women don't have on your face, they don't know how to do anything. You have just landed on the ones who are not clean.
So now, this one here, let's take for example, let's take it the other way around.
My nails are even not long enough. My nails are not long. They are short.
Yours is not long. But there are those ones you'll find. You see, it is so now. Taking for example, you have this long nail. How are you going to clean yourself? And you expect to keep your man. I've been in a scenario where you enter the club where people are dancing. Then your Ari Kakiruzani. The flavor that starts coming in between the people. You will not even believe yourself. You will feel like you should go back home and sleep. So now, definitely, you cannot tell me that men always cheat on beautiful women. If you're beautiful, a beautiful woman is a woman who knows how to do the right thing at the right time.
You see, even if you do what for a man, when a man decides to cheat, even the devil himself will not stop a man from cheating.
No, men.
So all men cheat. Generally, all men cheat. Yes. You just need to find the one who does responsibilities, who takes care of you, who does for anything, because all men cheat. Me personally, I cannot leave a man because of cheating. But I don't stay long. It becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. So, you can forgive a man for cheating today, the next day he will cheat on you with your mother. Aye. You're joking with men.
So my dear, the guy shooting on the lady, I think the guy, he has his own reasons.
No, that is just the nature of men.
No.
The nature of men is just cheating. You cannot tell me anything. So, definitely, the nature of men is cheating. Even if you turn your head and try to impress him,
so
and
men out
you
there,
turn yourself
I am
upside down to impress a man.
My goddess, I am not trying to give men the mandate to cheat, but I'm going to tell men that do whatever it takes to find the right person. If it means cheating with your bed bugs to find the right person, it's okay. And also, as long as you're gonna get the person who will be ready to do for you the things that you want her to do. Because you going for a woman, there are reasons that takes you there. Most especially, you see men they have their reasons. I love the fact that we Muslims, where the faith that I come from allows me to marry more than 3. If I can only certify them all. Because in that 4, I believe that they did not categorize it. But for me now, this is how I've split it. In that 4, you should have the one who has the back. There's one who has the then there's a brown one, there's a black one. You can have all these categories of women. So that when you feel like you need today, you want to go and stay with, your tiny your wife, you go to the tiny one. And if today you feel like you should have, you will not be provoked, or you will not be provoked or attempted to go outside because you already have them in your dockage. You understand? If you know this one here, as it in your chap or chocha in your chocha this you will say today I want to eat a chocha.
By the way, Saj, women can do the same things you're classifying.
Very few women.
You understand? Women can do the same thing.
How many local
women
food
out there?
How many local food can you make?
I cook. I'm a chef. Call me Chef Melon. I cook any food.
I said local food.
Local food. All local foods I cook, apart from Sudanese food, is called what? It's called kisra. Kisra. I cannot cook kisra.
So
but every food.
Give me 3 local food that you from where you come from your clan. 3.
From my clan.
Yes, 3 where you come from.
There is Gideri. There is Angira. And then in Lugbara, let me say it is Ochakucha.
Ochakucha.
I can cook.
So what are the
ingredients?
What are the ingredients? Because you cannot just go and
first of all, for Gideri, there is beans, there is maize, there's that thing you don't know. You're a man. You don't know.
Let's just end this discussion.
So I'm a chef. Don't think that because I have long nails I cannot cook. Professional chef. I can cook all local foods.
I love my goddess. You love taking things so personal.
I'm not taking anything personal.
Things so personal.
So cheating is just the nature of men. So if a man decides to cheat on you, he will cheat on you with bed bugs, cockroaches, a fish.
Let me admit.
Thank you.
Just as fellow men.
So as a man, don't think that what you can do, a woman cannot do. Actually, as women, we can do better. We can also cheat better than the way you do. So don't take advantage of women thinking that a woman is there quiet simply because she cannot cheat. Women will cheat better than you men. Let me just tell you this. So stop taking advantage of women. Don't take advantage of them.
So women, if you know that you're beautiful, you have to.
So that guy, Clay Thompson actually fumbled a very beautiful girl. Megan Thee Stallion, she fumbled really a very good girl because you think the grass is greener on the other side.
When the other side is also saying another thing.
I'm telling you. So that is that. Men will always cheat and they will continue cheating regardless of what you want to do or what you don't want to do.
But of course, let's first go for the music break. We have a couple of stories that will be coming on your way. But for now, let's take it the other way around. Remember, you are watching us on StarTime, the channel 477, and also CHUKU Satellite channel 0073, Azam TV channel 369. You can as well catch up with us live on our YouTube channel. That you can just type West Night Television, subscribe and ring the bell so that you can be getting all the notification each and every single time from Monday to Monday. We go for a music break, and when we bounce back, keep it right there.
Let me order nangu take a kia. Anyanga nigga nya ateka nya yo fear. I better watch you no fear. Lembo boy shisha mwesi
Kampala City, EA, Bamutia Zigas. Malunga Jikiwa, Black Beast Vakwari. Put your hands up, Uki House and Apiti, right? We gonna do Master Baba's in the West Nile.
Boy, it is me, boy. You were wanting me.
I like your hips and I figure I'm not it.
Chol para mi nenwe. Eromo kudata. Adieng dengo.
No, by the way, if only somebody can crush on the physical appearance of someone, Saj is really crushing on that girl. The physical appearance. I am not meaning anything, but I just love, the way she...
Producer, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. No, there's a reason as to why you're crushing on her.
No,
you just want to experience certain things.
Me,
I'm a
CEO of Boys Quarter.
You just...
CEO, Boys Quarter, Real Boys Quarters. But not... Real Boys Quarter, but not like the one of us, She doesn't have the Real Boys Quarter. People have the Real Boys Quarter, the lights of Winnie Nwaj.
If she didn't have it, you would not have crushed on her.
No, actually...
She's... Just try to appreciate certain things.
No, I appreciate the fact that she did it to impress us.
To impress who? No, you're going too far.
Us men.
No. Women don't do certain things. By the way, have you seen women alone? No, I'm giving you an example. Have you seen women alone without men? Do you know what they love?
You see,
women love doing certain things for themselves, but not for men. But some men just have shallow minds that women are doing certain things for them. You put on nails, listen, you're putting on nails, men will say you want to impress them.
Do you know why I will sympathize? It's because one slap like this is 1 million these days in Uganda. If I had that money to waste, I would...
To do Continue. What? No, finish your statement. No. Suspect number one. Suspect number one is you. By the way, those things are trending currently in Chanja. Their Chanjas become there are some Airbnbs in Chanja. There people go there and do shit. Currently, there are 24 trending videos in the same Airbnb in Chanja.
Continue. A moment.
So later, you are the people who just want to explore certain things and just expose certain things.
No, the thing is for us, like for me personally, if you ask me, the lady, the physical appearance of the lady, she's so nice looking, That's why I said
But you're not appreciating.
No, you see, women, you should accept the fact that you do certain things to impress us, to attract us men. Because if you leave yourself, no. By the way, there are women who smell this oil for changing their colors. How do you glycerin? They call it glycerin to impress men. And when you get to understand the real them, you'll find here is brown. Avada, zebra crossing, gallery, it even is. You see, all these things women do them to impress men.
Can I tell you something?
End of the story.
Can I tell you something before I close up to that? As a man, if you stop thinking, the earlier the better for you. Thinking that I don't even know how best I can say it.
Tomorrow.
But no, I'll say it now. The best thing you can do for yourself is to stop thinking that women do things to impress you men.
No, that is one of the things that I will never forget in me.
Women don't do things to impress. We don't do things to impress men we don't want. Women do things to impress men they want. They know that they can benefit something from them.
To attract them.
Not to attract them.
To impress them.
I'm already attracted to you, so I can impress you if I like you or if I love you.
No. Don't love
I can go and do BBL for best reasons known to me, but not for me. You're just a random guy. You come and tell me that I'm doing BBL to attract you. How dumb can you be?
No, it's okay. Let's go. Because if you are to start this, then
the earlier you start growing, the earlier the better for you to think that women do things to impress you. We don't do things to impress you. We do things to impress ourselves and for people who are beneficial to us.
The men.
End of discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you. You
Continue.
understand?
And
So-
away from that, a lot of stories, in the industry, and I believe one more you're gonna give us because we have another. The producers.
Yeah, sure. Aside from what we have been talking about, Joey Landa
Continue.
came out. By the way, Joey Landa has been one of the fast rising
Female
artists in Uganda.
So for
And
5 years.
I love her for being who she is, for being a very strict girl before she understood herself. Yeah, we grow. We grow with time.
We grow learning.
Time tells everything. Time heals everything. So she was on an interview. She said she regretted the time she came out half dressed. You remember there was a day it was, I think, awards they were giving. Was it Uma Awards? They were giving awards. So she was nominated to go and pick her award. She went and I think she performed. And she was dressed. I remember she only covered her nipples. You understand? She only covered her nipples. I love Joey Landa for the fact that she knows how to dress. But before she discovered herself, she was dressing kinda indecent or something. You would also say she was impressing men, but she was dressing for herself. You get the point?
Marketing herself.
Whatever it is, but not for broke men who cannot afford certain things. So she came out and covered her. She came out while she was only covering her nipples. She was putting on a net, a cloth that was a net. She just covered only that tip of the nipples. Do you have nipples?
No.
Why are you shaking? I'm not even trust you. I was just trying to check something.
No.
So I want to show you what a nipple is, but you don't have, unfortunately.
See, I am not.
You don't.
I am not
Unfortunately, you
an
don't
amateur.
have.
You see, Saj is a senior guy, the guy who does things in capital. How can you ask that kind of question?
I was just trying to show you so you can feel.
So when she discovered that,
She came half dressed, and I think, like I said, people grow. They get to understand certain things when they have outgrown them. You understand? So if you have outgrown certain things, you first reflect. Reflection is obvious. You can reflect back and say, this is how I used to be. I wouldn't have done certain things. You understand? So it is good to reflect to yourself, like to take precautions again and again. We never stop learning, by the way. We never stop learning. We always grow learning each and every day.
If something will never come to an end, it's learning.
Yeah, that's right.
So let me elevate about that. You see, Joey Landa, yes, because for me, whenever I say something, you always say that Saj likes talking this again about women. But I'm telling you the truth. The truth is that Joey Landa, yes, I watched that video, I watched that video and the pictures, when she was wearing that net and the rest of the things. So it was some time back.
Yes.
You see, let me say years now.
Not years, last year. It was last year.
You're talking the one of last year?
Yes, it was
because
last
for me,
year.
The first Joey Landa that I knew, it was when she came, when Joey Landa, I don't remember the shoes. Let me say the song that she did. I don't remember that song. But the name of the song, I don't remember. But she went for some performer when she was dressing almost half naked also, performing for the fans.
Yes.
And I believe that maybe she took that advantage because in one way or the other, I've seen these artists sometimes, they do these things just to get the exposure. Once they happen to get it, they come back and sit. When you start doing something, you start doing something knowing that in between whatever you're doing, time will come when you will say kwaheri. Kwaheri is in Kiswahili language. You will say bye-bye. You see? You will say kwaheri to such kind of things. But it will never be forgotten.
The internet never forgets.
It will never be forgotten. So how much you change yourself right now, even if you used to dress half naked. Now you're a decent person. You're somebody's wife. Trust me, somebody has some picture hidden somewhere. One way or the other, the person will drop that picture. Will say, you see, and draw a comparison.
They'll definitely do that. But now, if you know you are in the limelight, there are certain things that you need to start with acceptance. You understand? You first accept yourself that that used to be me in the. You don't live in the past. You understand? You don't live in the past. There are certain things that you used to do in the past. It is gone. Bygones are bygones.
But bygones are bygones.
The internet will remind you, but if you have accepted you also, it doesn't bother you.
Because me, I always tell
people. It will
not
bother you.
I always tell people, you see, the generation that we are in right now, another generation will come with another trend. You understand?
Yeah.
When we are getting more older, you understand? So now, if such kind of things is being played, you know, sometimes in one way or the other, it tarnishes your image also. So whatever we're doing, we should know that there are always repercussions. If you don't get it, you don't see. If you will not see it now, years to come, you will start regretting.
True.
We have seen other people who have been like the people who have joined the Illuminati people. You know, they have joined because they had that excitement of God making the money and making the fame. And now the repercussions, when the time comes for repercussions, you start regretting that I wish I knew, if I had known.
Can I ask you one question? If you are given 30 billion USD for a situation that you are currently going right now and you are about to die and you need the money currently. I'm not making comparisons, God forbid. This is the church, this is Illuminati. For how it is believed that it is there or not there. The Illuminati gives you 30 billion USD and the church does not give you anything and you badly need money. Where will you fall?
Let me tell you something.
Let's be honest. As a man, be honest today.
You,
for the first time, Saji.
I'll be honest. I'll go to the mosque. I'll go to the mosque because even if God says that you're not going to make it, you have the 30 billion USD, then you'll die also. God forbid. But for me, I'll go to the mosque. Because I know that I'm badly off. Almost kissing that, God forbid, I'll go to the mosque.
If you die, you die.
That's where I will end up. I am a very true believer. People think there's a person. People think that people who have dreadlocks, people who do this. I am telling you, there are people, and I am one of those people. Time is really not on our side. The next on your screen, it will be the news. But for Joylanda, I would say each and every single time, or whatever you're doing, do it. Don't do it 100%. You understand? Give some percentage out of that 100. Maybe you can do 50-50 because 50. When you do 50-50, when the time comes for repercussions, you can defend yourself. You understand? Even you, my sister, the mic goddess, whatever you're doing, make sure that you divide it into 50-50 because tomorrow the repercussions will fall in. Then you start regretting. From me to you, it's a bye-bye. The next on your screen is gonna be the Nilecast. I still remain the only guy that speaks in capital later, who does everything in capital, and the lady herself remain the only female artist who is trending right now as it stands.
I'm not an artist.
I mean the female, the female MC.
Such.
No, maybe in future you will become an artist because I've seen so many MCs are becoming now artists. Daniko has a song, Raj has a song, then Kumasegere.
Have you ever seen me even dreaming of becoming an artist?
But you mime.
I'm not.
You hype. You hype. So
finally, we have come to the end of the show. My name still remains MC Mel and the My Goddess. And of course, catch you up tomorrow, same time, same program. But for now, stay tuned, stay locked. See you at Turn Up Tuesdays.
Let me order nangu take a kia anyanga nega nya ateka nyayo fear abeda what you no fear lembo boy shisha mwesima
Kampala City EA Bamutia Zigas